That takes care of you. There you got a friend. I didn't even know that. What's up, Agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of the Survival Series. And today I plan on doing a little bit of exploring, which I technically haven't done in a while. I know I did do the caving episode down the swamp, but I don't technically count that because I've been in the swamp before. Judge me if you will. But yeah, today we're actually going someplace that I've never really explored before, and it's actually off in that general direction. It's actually the forest and beyond the forest, if that makes any sense. Over by where my bedrock strip mine is. Before we actually head on over there, I do want to show you guys something that I was working on in between episodes, and this is something I do plan on doing in a later episode, at least finishing up in a later episode. This is something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. So here's what I have going on down here. I dug out, or at least I'm trying to dig out, the entire chunk. So episode 20 of this series, I know I'm a bit of a weirdo, I actually looked this up. Episode 20 of this series was a bit of a weird episode where basically the whole point of that episode, I was trying to outline slime chunks. I was going back and forth between this world and an app called Block Topograph, which is basically what Block Topograph is. What it does is gives you an overview of your entire world, like a giant map showing you everything in your world, including mobs, entities, certain chunks. And one of the features that Block Topograph has is that you can view which chunks are actually slime chunks. And I spent pretty much the entire episode trying to find a decent slime chunk that I want to eventually turn into a slime farm, and well, this 16 by 16 square of cobblestone is the chunk that I decided on, and I decided to go ahead and start digging underground to go ahead and clear out the earth to actually make the slime farm. Now, I actually had to do this technically twice, because the first area I dug out was not low enough in the ground for slimes to spawn, so I had to fill that in and dig a second area, which the area that we were just in is the area in question that I was working on. Well, I was working on both areas in between episodes, but I had to fill the second area, the first area in, and start a second area. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but trust me, I did it because I want to go ahead and get that slime farm going. Alright, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and head off to our destination. Now, here's the thing. I have technically been in this area before, but I've never really fully explored it. Now, whether or not I'm going to find anything good is a completely other question. Am I going to find anything interesting in this video? Maybe, maybe not. But here's the deal. We have this dark oak forest, or at least a somewhat dark oak. There are a few other types of trees in the area, and by the way, this is my bedrock strip mine, which I decided to go ahead and put down some slabs to make it a little bit easier to get down here, so it just goes all the way down to bedrock. I know you can't see because it looks like some of the chunks are unloaded, but this is my bedrock strip mine, but we're not focusing on that. We're going to explore this area and see how far we can actually go and see if there's like anything interesting in this direction. And quite honestly, I don't know if I'm actually going to end up finding anything interesting. But we're just going to follow this path, see where it takes us, and I hear a few mobs off in this area. Apparently it's dark enough for mobs to actually have the ability to spawn. Either that or that guy was already spawned but out of chunks. So we have this nice little island right here, and it looks like there's a cave system down here. That's kind of interesting. But we're not here to technically see that. We're kind of here to explore around the area, see what all we can find. And something I probably should do while I'm here, I was sworn I saw, yeah, it's all the way off in this direction, although I'm not actually looking at, oh, there's two of them. So I'm referencing, oh, three of them, okay, I'm referencing these, mushrooms, the brown mushrooms, and then there's a red mushroom off in that direction too. I want to pick up those mushrooms because I think I have Silk Touch technically on my axe, but I could probably break that up. And okay, he dropped an iron ingot. That's actually not bad. So I want to pick up these mushrooms. What do I have on my axe? Yeah, I thought I had Silk Touch. I'm gonna have to get another axe with something other than Silk Touch on it, because the reason why I want to take down these mushrooms is technically because I want to try to get actual mushrooms out of these blocks, and technically speaking this would give me brown mushrooms. I know technically, hello, nice of you to interrupt as I'm speaking. Okay, I'm now understanding why I'm getting iron, because I've got looting on my sword. I actually did not realize that. And why did I put that up? Alright, so I'm gonna have to make another axe at some point. One that doesn't have Silk Touch on it, because then that way I can actually get mushrooms out of these blocks. I want to use something other than Silk Touch on the leaves, because it's been rather annoying, because I was working on my tree farm the other day, because I built that a few episodes ago, and it was really annoying that I was using this axe on my tree farm, not even realizing that I had Silk Touch on it, and it was grabbing the leaves. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but the thing is, I don't need the leaves for any reason, and it was really annoying the crap out of me. I want to make sure I don't get leaves from any of these trees. And, you know what, let's go ahead and pick up the... are these just simply dropping the brown mushrooms and not the stalks? Yeah, I think they are. Okay, not that it's a problem, I'm just surprised. Alright, so I'm definitely going to want some of these. I don't know whether or not I'm going to actually use these for, like, building or anything. I just kind of want to have them. Alright, so enough about that. Let's go ahead. This caught me off guard. There's a cave down here. Alright. Anyway. So, as I was saying, I'm trying to kind of explore this area, and I do remember seeing off in this direction a giant red mushroom. Yeah, it's right there. I do want to go ahead and grab it. It's also turning nighttime. I should have brought a bed with me so I could sleep through the night, but I didn't actually do that. This could be a bit of a problem, because mobs are obviously going to start spawning, and I do not want to die. I mean, I know I technically have diamond armor, but I have like blast protection and fire protection and that kind of stuff on my armor because I was technically trying to protect myself from the nether, where just normal protection probably would have been better for me to have in the long run. But at the same time, I think that because I have diamond armor, I should be fine. Let me go ahead and pick up all these mushroom blocks. And I actually have no idea what all is going to spawn in these forests, because I know certain things will, or at least I think so. I could be completely wrong. So it looks like we have more dark oak forest over in this direction, which isn't a problem. And again, I don't know why I was surprised by this. So I should probably go ahead and get like my boat dock rebuilt, because the reason why I haven't done that is because I haven't really had a lot of time, because I built that in one of the previous 10 episodes, and I had a little bit of an issue with my world, and I had to delete the world and reload it from a previous save, which admittedly was only one episode prior to when I had to delete it. And I built a boat dock in that episode, and I have yet to rebuild. I probably should do that before too long. The reason why I'm bringing that up isn't just because I'm a freaking weirdo, which admittedly I am, but because I actually want to go ahead and build myself a boat. And something I just realized, in order for me to do this, I actually need a crafting table. Alright, there we go. So we got ourselves a crafting table, and part of the reason why I want a boat is so that I'm at least safe out here if I'm on the water, because not a lot can get to me when I'm on the water. Not that nothing can get to me on the water, that's definitely not true, just not a lot can. Let me go ahead and get this shovel first, and yeah, I knew you were coming, I heard ya. There we go, take care of you, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this boat then. So if I go ahead and put this here, and I don't know if I'm even going to keep this birch, but I'm probably just going to leave it on the water over by this area. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and pick up the crafting table, because why the heck not? Get this boat down, and let's just kind of go off. So I am seeing some interesting stuff out here. I'm seeing a couple islands. Definitely this island is kind of interesting. Don't know how that actually happened. And is this technically a desert, or is this just a giant beach? I'm actually not entirely sure. This is a legitimate desert. This is actually a lot closer to home than the desert that was at a number of episodes ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. I probably should have looked that kind of thing up, because I looked up the whole thing about the slime chunk thing. Although I'm not entirely sure if there's anything that's actually worth technically getting. I do want to get rid of you. There we go, take care of you. I want to get rid of as many of these husks as I can, because husks are not fun. I'm also not doing well taking out the spider either. Alright. I may just keep the boat right here for right now and kind of explore to see if there's anything worth exploring in a future episode, and hold still. There we go. There we go. Takes care of you. Although, admittedly, it is kind of dark out here, so I'm not entirely sure if there's anything good that I can do while I'm here, because it's dark. But I am curious, like, is there like anything special about this desert? Because if I can find, like, okay, I hear a skeleton. I have no idea where he is, but I hear a skeleton. Where is he? I have no idea. You know what? While I'm here, I definitely do want to stock up on sand. There you are. I knew you were somewhere. There we go. One-shot kill. Nice. So while I'm here, I definitely do want to go ahead and pick up a lot of sand, because I technically used up all the sand that I had at home. I don't even know what I used it for. I think I used it on making the concrete, which I actually ended up not using to begin with. So I definitely do want to get as much sand as I possibly can. And there's something right there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but there's definitely a hole in the side of that hill that I wonder if there's like anything in there that's worth checking out. This is actually kind of an interesting find, to be completely honest, because I didn't know there was going to be a desert off in this direction. And I'm almost reaching a full second. Yeah, I know you're coming after me. That takes care of you. There you got a friend. I didn't even know that. Glad I have knockback on this sword. That's definitely helpful. And we got ourselves 2 more iron ingots. Actually, that's not bad. Really good thing I've got looting on this sword. I'm getting iron quite a bit. Okay, admittedly, that's not even true. Because I've only got like 4 ingots of who knows how many zombies I've actually killed using the sword. And is there a skeleton down there with leather armor? Enchanted leather armor at that. Oh, hello. I'm glad I heard you. There we go. Yeah, husks are definitely not fun to encounter, because unlike zombies, which they technically are a type of zombie, but unlike zombies, they don't burn in daylight, and when they attack you, they give you a hunger status effect, which is not fun regardless of who you are. I mean, if you get attacked, if you actually like having a hunger status effect, then there's something definitely wrong with you. So let's see, I've got this stack of sand. I don't know how much sand I'm going to get, because I do need quite a bit of sand that I want to take back home. And one thing I do actually technically want to do, can I break this with my silk touch and actually pick it up? I can. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I was not expecting to be able to do that. Then again, it's silk touch. Why was I expecting anything different? So I definitely do want to go over... We'll just get 2 stacks of sand and I'll call it quits. And 2, 3, and 4, and there we go. So that's good. Alright. Oh, I guess we're getting a little over 2 sacks of sand. Now that's a huge problem. Oh, there's nothing actually there. That was, okay, never mind. I thought there would be something there, but apparently not. I'm gonna have to come back here, sometime, in the future, because now that I know this is here, I definitely want to explore what this desert actually has to offer. Maybe I can find a desert temple. I'm not entirely sure. That would be actually really awesome if I did. And I'm just going to leave the cactus here at the desert because I've already got technically a cactus farm at home, even though it's manual harvest. And there's like husks everywhere. Oh, there's a cave system down there too. There's just... They are absolutely everywhere. And that zombie just despawned. You guys saw that too, right? That zombie literally just despawned in front of us. I don't even think husks will do that. Unless you get far enough away from where they are, in which case they will despawn. But I'm not 100% sure on that. You know what? With this out of the way, I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.